So I would like to first welcome Gustav Forsberg, who's the CEO and co-founder at Nitrocapt.
Thank you very much, Anna. It's a tremendous pleasure to be here. And it's a great honor, the reason why I have been invited to this meeting. So it was a fantastic privilege to be one of the winners in this contest. So Nitrocapt, we are developing a novel technology for nitrogen fixation from the air. So nitrogen is one of the most important plant nutrients, and mineral fertilizers are responsible for about 50% of all the global food production. So without it, a great part of the global population would starve. But the backside is actually that the production of nitrogen fertilizers is a highly emitting chemical process today that is alone responsible for as much greenhouse gas emissions as the entire aviation industry. So I don't know if I can change picture from here.
No, just give me a nod and I will make it move.
So this is a really major source from the chemical industry of greenhouse gas emissions. And our solution to that, if you change picture another time, please. It's a novel chemical process that we call Sunifix, sustainable nitrogen fixation, and it is capable of making these nitrogen fertilizers with only air and water as the main feedstocks, and using only renewable energy and no fossil feedstocks at all. So we can make completely climate neutral nitrogen fertilizers, and we are going local for small self-sufficient units that can provide with fertilizers for around 40,000 hectares of farmlands, which is a really small region, which creates this regional self-sufficiency and therefore also contributes to food security that is independent of any global conflicts. So for Nitrocapt, it has been extremely beneficial to be selected as one of the winners of the Startup for Climate Award. So, of course, the prize sum was very significant, and we have been able to use that to really create an attractive working environment for our engineers. And we are constantly recruiting new talents. So this has been a great asset for us in creating a very good working environment to promote the creativity so that we can get out quickly to the market. Of course, this prize also gave us a lot of attention throughout different media for marketing and also for investors, as we are raising capital as well. So we have reached a lot of we have reached a really wide reach thanks to this prize. And also, one thing that was included in the prize was a mentorship from one of the persons in the jury. And that has also been very, very important for us to get this kind of mentorship. So it's I can really recommend to apply for this award to anyone in the same, having the same goals of reducing greenhouse gas emissions from the energy sector. So, and from our perspective, what can we do for the climate? Well, our process can eliminate the production-related emissions from this process, which is around 500 to 1,000 kilos of carbon dioxide equivalents per hectare of farmland. So if you turn that into global perspective and looking at our business plan for market reach until 2040, that means that around 2040 we will get rid of around 300 million tons of greenhouse gas emissions in carbon dioxide equivalents per year around 2040. So we have some way to go there, but we have a very aggressive scaling plan together with our investors and partners. So we are very confident, and also together with our customers, because there is a huge demand for this kind of technology that can create this sustainable local self-sufficiency in fertilizer manufacturing. So some coming steps for us, you can again change picture a couple of times if you would like. So coming steps for us is that we are right now building our first pilot plant that will be taken into operation the first quarter of next year, where we will produce fertilizer for a number of European countries. That the fertilizer will be demonstrated together with customers. And the customers will mainly be local fertilizer distributors around Europe at the first step. We are also making a strong team expansion, so we will be around 30 people in Q4 this year. We are today around 20 people. We started with only one person 1 year ago. And we have a number of customer projects running. And we are actually also capital raising for our accelerated business development. So this is what is going on right now. I was also asked to give my recommendations to those of you who consider to apply for this award. And I think it's very important that you, of course, demonstrate why your technology is unique and why it will be able to make society take great steps towards sustainable energy or sustainable energy use, and also have include very good market knowledge. So include people who really know the market when you write this application. And this comes, of course, for any business building. But the market understanding, besides the technology development, is of course key for the success, and it's also key for the success of applying for this prize, I think. But also be bold and dare to think big, because the solutions to the climate problems have to come quickly. They have to be large scale. So dare to be bold, dare to think. Fast acceleration, big volumes. Those are my advices.
Thank you so much, Gustav. It's always so inspiring to hear how quickly things can scale up and really happen if you just have a little bit of resources and you just put your back into it. So I'm very excited to hear that things are moving forward for you.
Thank you very much, and good luck everyone for applying the prize.